Good afternoon. My name is Michael Thomas Hetherington, and I want to share a couple steps with you guys. These steps are for you to seek for success or to achieve success. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a couple. I'm very young, as you can see. But with my young age, I've been able to learn so much. The first step I want to share with all of you guys is character. It isn't necessary for you to have a strong character, to be confident in yourself, to know that anything and everything is possible. Of course, some stuff or some things might be a little bit harder than others. But with a strong will, I'm pretty sure anybody can do anything. It's also necessary for you, within that character, to welcome people. To welcome people to have a conversation with you. To have people know that you can talk to them about anything and that you'll listen. You will truly listen to them. That's to have good character. The second thing, or the second step that I want to share with you guys, is how to treat employees. It's necessary for you to gain that trust for them. If you want an employee to perform at 100% of their capability, you must be good to them. You really need to know your employees. You really need to know who they are, and you need to get to know them. You need to have a conversation with each and every one of them. Of course, this is for small companies, because I know that in bigger companies, you're going to ask for your supervisors to know them, which is okay as well. I'm pretty sure they'll feel motivated either way. But it's necessary for you to approach them and say, hey, how are you today? How's your family? How's your kid if you have kids? Hey, by that, know if they have kids. Know if they're married. Know if they're living with their parents. Know what hobbies they like to do. You might be surprised that more than one have similar hobbies to you or have so much more in common. It's a good starting point to have a great relationship and to have a good working relationship. And I'm pretty sure that they will perform at 100% whenever you're open to them. The third step is to not have a comfort zone. You need to step out of your comfort zone in order to achieve success. The death of all success is to be comfortable with something. You might be comfortable making, I don't know, $100,000 a year. Hey, anybody can live off of that. But if in order for you to achieve true success, you need to step out of that. Know that it's not always about money. You need to feel good inside. You need to feel that you have achieved something. My example for that is, at the age of 28, already having achieved so much success in sales, I decided to do something crazy. And I enlisted in the Army. They sent me, of course they did, they sent me to Iraq. By all means, I was over there for a year asking myself why I did that. But it taught me confidence in myself. It taught me that I could achieve so much more and that everything was possible. Because I did that. I took that step. I took the step to get out of my comfort zone and do something that I didn't know if I had the joints for, I didn't know if I had the knees for, I didn't know if I had the will to do it. But I did it, and I got out with honors. The fourth step is to know your client. To know that you have an internal client and that you have an external client. Your external client is, of course, anybody that's coming to purchase your product. Whether it be plastic surgery, whether it be a good computer, anything that you're going to sell to them, that's your external client. You need to know how to treat them. Your internal client comes back to the point on how to treat your employees. Your internal client are going to be those employees. You need to take care of them. You need to make sure that they have Social Security, that they have Medicare, that they have everything that they need in order for them to do their job. And of course, by them doing their job, they're going to keep happy that external client. Next thing has to do a lot with my age. I do believe that with age, you obtain a certain experience. That experience is going to be key. Of course, I'm only 30 years old and I still have so much more to learn. However, the fifth point is not to allow criticism. Most people like to criticize you without being a constructive criticism. Don't allow that to discourage you. Don't allow that to take you away from your path. The next step is to maintain your objectives. Right now, I'm the current managing director for a plastic surgery clinic. I know that my objective is to have 100% capability on my surgery rooms, because that's where the money is for my business. So you need to know what your objectives are. I took this company on whenever they were about a month or two into bankruptcy, and we're already out of it. And I've only been doing this job for a couple months. That brings me to my other point. You must not be afraid to be afraid. Most people say, hey, I don't want debt. Hey, I'm not gonna get that loan. Hey, how am I gonna pay for that? Of course, it's always gonna be hard for you to pay for stuff, but you must not be afraid to get that debt. You must not be afraid to succeed. You must not be afraid to achieve anything that you want to achieve, because that is a key point in these steps for success. After I already shared that with you guys, I just want to say one thing. I have a long way to go, but I'm confident that I can still learn so much more, and that what I have learned throughout the years, I can apply to the max. And that's exactly what I'm going to do to continue on with my own success. Thank you very much. I'm Michael Thomas Hetherington. I'm the current director for a plastic surgery clinic down in Bogota, Colombia. Thank you very much.